Pandora friends, my name is Leanne and I am mad for Pandora. Welcome back to another video. Today is a long awaited part 3 of my Compose collection. Now I did do a video about a year ago that showed my stud earrings and my Compose and dangle type earrings. But I did promise a part 3, and part 3 is basically seeing what kind of designs we could come up with and showing you what I already do with my earrings and seeing if we can do a few other designs. So to me, Compose earrings are more like a choose your own adventure where basically the sky is the limit. If your imagination can come up with it and you like it, or you want to just design something to go with an outfit for the day or anything like that, you can. But I really do love my Compose earrings, and yeah, it's just so much fun. Really, they are so much fun to play with. So I have put a few out already, and basically I want to show you how they go on, how they come off, and just a few ideas that I can make just out of these few pairs of earrings. So we do have the larger size bubble hook. Now this one is a bit of a tricky one because some earrings will fit on over the little balls and some won't, but basically the smooth ones will fit anything on them. So I won't go over names and stuff of what things are called, because if you look at my other two parts of my video you'll see the names, and I have some of the codes in the description so you can check that out. One thing I'm not great at with Pandora is names and things, so I would rather just put it there for you to use and not necessarily trust my word for what I'm going to say without it written down. So today is just basically a chilled out video of just ideas, nothing formal. It'll probably go quite a long way and just gives you some sort of idea. So we can pop this one on. Okay, so this is one styling. So this just gives you an idea what size each of the dangles are. So these two fit inside each other very nicely, and you can just leave it there if you like. Or we will add the purple one. So as you can see, when you start adding too many, they do start to want to stick out a little bit and be chunky, but because this has got the beaded detail, sometimes they can get a little caught. But this is one design. Now if we wanted to have the pink opal one instead, we can do that. Now I think I said in a previous video, see the difference between the purple back doesn't stick out as much and the pink one, but when you're wearing it on your ears it doesn't stick out too much at all. So we could do this whole design just using a plain hoop, just using a plain hook, or maybe we'll go for the flower one. I really love these ones. See how that sort of moves more freely and doesn't really get stuck. So this one is a very nice one. Okay, we'll do the same design just to show you the difference, because this is a shorter hook. So you can just leave it there. Or we can keep stacking. But yeah, it definitely is more freer when you don't have the beaded one. It's not to say I don't love the beaded one, it's just that it can be a little bit less freeing for the earring to move. So basically the same is, like this one is very much the same, it just doesn't have that little bit of flower detail, so I won't pop that one on. So instead of using this one, we might go for the green one. This is the peridot. And this is really pretty. But then if you want to add pink, because pink and green goes amazing, can also stack that. But can you see how this one wants to stick out further? Now this is because this middle one goes straight down, whereas this one actually curved wider at the top. So if you want to try the purple one instead, then you'll notice that that one sits more flush. There is also a grey moonstone of this one I don't have. I love that styling. Okay, say I was going to use these same earrings, but maybe use a hoop instead. Now you can do that. It's not necessarily my preference, but it will work. So you may just want to use the pink opal and keep a very simple design. And I do like the round on round. Say we want to try these ones instead. And they fit on as well. So that's a little bit more of a fancy design. Now these pink ones do come with more of a shiny silver, whereas this one here, I've talked about that in a previous video. These were meant to be oxidized, but the person that had them before me must have rubbed that off. So there's little bits of it, but not much. So that is a really nice look as well. More simple, you don't have to layer it. But all these earrings fit on the twisted hook. Hoop. I'm going to get so confused with hooks and hoops. Oh dear. But the ones with surrounds I don't tend to wear that way. You can, but I don't. Okay. Remember which were the ends. Okay, so you wanted to try the larger ones. Maybe just put the dangle on it. Can do that. But with these large twisted hoops, I've got to think about that now. What I tend to like doing is wearing these beautiful pearls. How gorgeous is that? These look really good in the ears. So I do like the rounded type charms on these larger hooks. Hoops. I wonder how many times I'm going to say that. Okay, so the other idea is we can use the aquamarines, because this is another way that I do wear these. But that round style on the bottom I find goes very nicely. And they're not too heavy either. Another idea that I have, I'll do that while I've got these out, because there's not a lot I wear on these because they are larger, so I don't want a big dangle. But you can get essence charms and they go on really well. Now this was the only pair I had handy, but I have tried them with the black spinner ones and they look really good as well. If you had the pearls, that would be really nice. But the good thing about this is they don't come off the end. Well, maybe, but okay, this one does. But they do fit fairly firmly. I think once they're in your ears, it'll be very hard for it to work its way off. But you will remember they did bring out, you might remember, they did bring out a pair of hoops that was specific for putting essence on. So I have worn it like that as well. Just got to be very careful. I mean, different essence are less or more grippy on the inside as well. So if you wanted to just use the earring pose, which are these. Now I do have a lot of them because I don't like swapping over my earrings when I'm wearing them. But I have been told they're very hard to get. Now, these don't fall off the end at all. So you can just use one of these with an open works charm. But that is definitely heavier than the aquamarine ones or the pearls. So I think that's probably all I wear these ones with. So I'll pop them away. Now I also have this gorgeous one, and you probably saw me unbox it, I don't know, over a year ago now, I guess. But I really loved in the Pandora books how they used to use this with the pearl. The only downside to these hooks is they're quite large in here, and unless you have a large earlobe, the weight of the flower wants to pull it forward and out of your ear. So I did come up with a bit of a solution to that, and I've just got one of the earring backs, and they fit on quite well on the back. So if you need to push them all the way up and have them snug against your ears, they do hold them in place. That looks so beautiful. Now another idea is the aquamarine ones. So they are also beautiful. Now this shape of hook, you can't double layer it, so you're picking one thing as the earring, because you can use, I've got to think which way I've got to put this up, because they are the opposite way to what I normally do. So you could wear that, but I don't think that looks very good, because you can't double stack in it. And the other thing you can do is pop that one in. See how that kind of looks unfinished? I don't like doing that. Whereas if you want to put this one on, see, I don't know how I feel about that. I think it looks a bit strange. So overall, I think these hooks are definitely better with something round on the end. You could also use, say, these ones. So there is that look as well. But again, I don't really like that. The ones they come with are these. Now, they weren't sold as a pair, but they are designed to be worn together. Now, you maybe remember when I hauled these, I do have a second pair of the bottom bit of this. So that's pretty glamorous, like that's a night on the town type look, and it's very, very beautiful. So I'll pop those out the way, because that's probably all the styling I would suggest for those earrings. I think this is going to be a process of elimination. So these earrings here are beautiful spinel, and it's not natural stone, it is man-made, but they are beautiful, and they've always sold for a lot. So the options with these earrings, this is the way I do wear them, but they just look perfect, and they're quite long. I love them like that. Now if you wanted to just put them on a more plain sort of hook, they just look like that. So it's not like you can't put them on, I just don't think they look as glamorous. And then you've got that one. But I do have these flower ones in gold, so we can try the gold ones. So if you like the gold because it picks up the gold surround, that's what that looks like. That's also very beautiful. Now I did want to show you these other hooks, or the hoops, but these ones come from, let's quickly show you, the Topaz Cool Breeze, I believe these are. So the Cool Breeze has a larger circle to hold them on. So not everything will fit on these. So if say you wanted to try these ones, see how they just don't go on? It will not fit at all. Whereas if you try these ones, they don't go on either. But if we try these ones, and these are a beautiful old earring, they're spinel as well. See how they fit? Now I'm not sure if they were designed to fit or it was just more luck, because I have two pairs of these hoops, and one of these went on, and I'm not going to try and take it off because it may never go on again, but the other one goes on really easy. So be that as it may, they do fit, but only just. But then if you wanted to use, say, these ones fit really well. So the actual barrel for these goes on very well. So if you do have the barrels, they have a slightly larger hole, and I wear these like this all the time. Because I have the two pairs, I leave one on the black set and the other one I go between the Cool Breeze earring and these. But I love these because they go with the rice chain, and I wear that with this set. Yeah, so basically these don't fit. These definitely don't fit. These don't fit. So most things do not fit these little hoops. I should have a counter for all of those. Now, I don't know if that was the back of that or not. It might be that one. So pop that out the way. So other options that we have, This one here can go on this earring. So I really do love these on here. I wore them like that for quite a while before I got the other ones. But anything to bring out the little knobs on it, it looks really good. Looks great with the beaded detail. So what else goes on here? Okay, so these will fit. They actually look fairly nice. I don't know about the whole how long this is, but I do think that's pretty nice. So they will fit, but what about these? Yes, and these will fit. So most things do fit these, but be aware that they are slightly larger. What about this one? Yes, it just fits as well. So depending on what look is what you should go for, but obviously it is really hard to get some of these earrings, so sometimes you just take what you can get and then keep hunting. But yeah, if you can find yourself a pair of these hooks, you're doing really well. So you could do that design. As far as I'm aware, these the beaded look doesn't come in a shorter one. So it's whether you like the extra length or not. So ideas for what some of these earring hoops, some of the earring barrel earrings look like. So these are openworks charms. This is actually one of the Black Friday charms I wear as earrings because I have two. So Pandora does a lot more openworks these days. So as long as they're not huge, they should fit fine. So you basically have different options of whether you want to go for a simple plain round hoop, we can go for that sort of design. Now another design of hook that I have is this one. So this has got CZs in it, one, and does give a different look, but you can only stack one deep. So I do like that look for like Christmas or winter because it does match the earring that's on it. And that would be my preference as far as that one goes. So I do have a few of these ones, but I don't wear them very often. If you wanted to go for a longer plain one, you also can do that. So some people prefer the longer look and other people don't. It's definitely personal preference. I wouldn't have bought these except that they came with a set of earrings that I bought. And you do have to be very careful when you're buying the earring hooks because some of them are very badly shapen from people, I don't know, just putting them in their ear weird. So for something like this, my preference would be these ones. See, they've got a little heart on the end, so they are a little bit different. So you've got the flower, a heart, and there is another one with the heart that curves to the outside. I did used to have them, but I ended up getting rid of them. So my favorite design for this one is on the hard one. But of course, because it's got the cubic zirconias, you could also go for this look. So both of those options are great. I will show you a few that I have. So this one here, it's got a little pearl, and I thought that's beachy. And I've only just swapped this onto there because when I was playing around, I thought, that's actually really nice. I do like that. So I might leave it on there. But I love these new openworks charms. They're just beautiful. So that's my preference for that one. This one is a Christmassy one. So that's what I wear with that one. This one I just showed you with the heart. Whereas this one here, I do prefer to have it on the hoop. But of course, if you don't want to have this one on the hoop, so that's what that looks like. You could then put this one on the cubic zirconia one. So there is that lock instead. So I hope this video is being helpful to you to sort of get ideas. This one here, I've just got them on the long ones, but I do wear these ones at Christmas time a lot. So if you didn't want to have these on here, you could also add a bit of bling, because to me they look like little baubles, but they're also quite a neutral charm. So you could add a little bit of bling. Or if you wanted to go something completely different, you can add them on the long ones. So you've got the little beaded detail here, and then you've got the beaded detail along the front. So they're also really nice like that. Now I also have, and I believe these are current stock, the little dog paw prints. And I really, really do wish Pandora would bring out more dog pieces. Like, I need some studs. Ideally these earrings would be up the other way, but they're fine. And little paw print spaces would be great. Just a few little extras would be really, really nice, because I have a whole dog bracelet and I do wear these. But how cute are these charms? Like, seriously, I don't think I've ever showed them to you, so I'll give you a quick little look. They're really high shine. They're actually very, very good quality, and they're quite weighty for what they are, but not like, obviously you wouldn't want them heavy in your ears. Look at the little paw prints. Like, you don't see, I certainly haven't seen many YouTubers with this charm at all, but like, this is so well done. So I've actually got 4 of these, and I wear 2 on my bracelet and 2 as earrings. Question is, am I putting it back on the right hoop? There you go. So I do love them. And these ones here, my daughter brought them home from America when she was over there. These are gorgeous. And they have oxidized nicely, so they're not quite so shiny. How beautiful are they as earrings? So I actually bought her 2 of these as well, so I have 4 of these earrings. So I have 2 on a bracelet and 2 as earrings. So I do like them on the hoops. But of course, if you didn't want them on the hoops, you could try other ideas. So you've got the plain one. You've got the beaded one. Looks nice. If you did want to go for something like the cubic zirconia one. Okay, so that's another thing I absolutely love. Now these gold ones that I have, I always try and make them some sort of two-tone look, because obviously they're on the silver. But if you want it to be more of a gold look, you can add the gold hooks. So I love that, because you have the flower there and then the flower there. These are just beautiful. My husband bought these for me when they were all retired. We had the big sales. They're just so beautiful. So there is that option for that one, but then of course this is how I mostly wear them. So I've basically gone through all the ones that are on the little barrels. Now, if you say wanted to do this one and layer I just want to show you, I don't wear it like this, but I want to show you that it does fit in case you like that look. So it's fairly heavy. It's quite a flashy big look for an earring, but I sort of think they're big enough on their own. But that's probably all the looks that I would do with these ones. So I'll pop these ones out the way. And you can fit these ones inside, but only just. But again, that's quite heavy. I wouldn't wear it like that. But if you want that slightly more elevated look, you could wear that. So I might pop them out the way because I think that's pretty much all the looks with that. I have to remember what I've actually shown now because I've shown so many different ideas. Now, if you wanted to wear, say, this with, say, the pearl. Now you can wear it like that, but the pearl does tend to stick out a little bit because it can fit in the hole fairly well, but it doesn't sit very flush. So I wouldn't wear that like that, but you might. The same one with the aquamarine. And I think I've done that. Okay, so here's another one I love. Now, the original earrings, they're not actually composed earrings because they're basically almost one-dimensional, I guess you could say, they're meant to be with these hoops. But this is a gorgeous little topaz flower. Now you can wear these other ways because I do have an idea. So these are a gorgeous pearl. Now these can be worn in different ways. So you could put them on with the pearl. If you want to, but then you can't stack anything with it. So if you prefer to put it on something else, so maybe just a regular one, oops, I went through the wrong hole. Easy enough to do. Okay, so we've got this one here, so that's beautiful. I often do wear it like that. But if you wanted to do a layered look, I don't think it would damage the earring at all because I have worn it like this. So you can layer that on top. So that's very pretty. So I don't do a lot of designing with these pearls. I figure that's just really pretty on its own. And they will actually fit. Could pop them on. And they will fit inside there. So if you like that look, or maybe you want to keep going and do that. So that's quite pretty. actually really like that. I've never worn it like that, but I actually really like it like that. It's decently heavy, but not super heavy. So that's very pretty. I really do like that. Whereas you would not try and hang that obviously inside there, because it would hang out the bottom. Same with this one. You definitely wouldn't try and do anything with those two together. No, I basically dealt with those two. Okay, now we also have this around here. This is beautiful. And I got that part of a package deal. So the options for these ones is fits inside here. And if you want to keep stacking, it'll fit inside there. So that fits fairly flush. So it's pretty nice. That's a pretty full-on earring, reasonably heavy. It's really nice. Or if you want to go for the pink look, sticks out a little bit further, but you could wear it like that if you want to. Obviously you could do the same with the beaded earring as well. Now, can you use these with the pearl? No. See the difference? See how it sticks out? I would not recommend doing that. Now, what else can we do with this little surround? Now, I do have these gorgeous gold earrings, and that's onyx, I believe. So our options with this is a black design, black and gold. So I'd probably ditch the silver earrings and go for the gold ones. Already that looks really pretty. And then pop these on. Now I do wear this a lot. So you've got that. You could continue and you could probably put the little blue one on. There we go. So that will fit inside there. Just don't put these blue earrings, the topaz, on by themselves unless where they're going, like this one wouldn't be too bad, but obviously if it can work its way around and you've only got a normal little dot, it would fall off. It's really pretty. Now I did create my own style of earrings the other day, a little while ago. Now I got this charm here in a sale a while back, and they were so cheap. I thought, I ended up getting 3, so I leave one as a charm or it's a backup. And I have managed to create 2 little locks. So I wouldn't put this one on necessarily. You could. But when I wear these earrings, the little gold lock over the top. Isn't that cute? And it sits quite well, it sits flush. I think that's really cute. So the other way I end up wearing these is you just put the earring on by itself. You can then just put the little gold one over the top. So I do have the gold lock that came out last Valentine's Day and the silver one. So sometimes I'll wear the little lock with the gold one. And then if you want to add, I'd probably go the silver one, maybe just a plain one. Put this one on. And then you can just put the silver lock. It's interesting. Just a crazy little idea I came up with, and why not? Why not create your own? Because to buy a little gold Pandora dangle is extremely expensive, but you don't have to do that, of course. Now I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I maybe didn't show you ideas. You can use this one here and pop the gold on top, but it's a bit of a weird look. This sort of sticks out all funny. But another one I do like to wear is this one, but I would, you can go gold or silver. So you can have that look. So I think that fits in quite nicely. But if you wanted to go gold, you can. And then if you want to keep stacking, you could put that on. But it's not very big. Oops. There we go. So you could do that. So that only just fits inside that surround. But because of the shape of it, I think it looks pretty good. I don't know if I tried showing you this look. I'm not sure I can remember. There we go. Obviously you can do that with gold or silver hook. That's pretty flash earring. So like I said, the sky's the limit really to your imagination, but I did want to give you, I know I have looked on Pinterest and stuff like that to just try and work out, when people have had them hanging up, what lengths some of these surrounds were and what you can do with it. Because when I got this one, I thought, oh my goodness, I'm glad I didn't pay much for it because it was so tiny. I did think it would be bigger. I did think I'd be able to do more with it, but I was quite surprised how small it was. So that's why I'm doing this video, to just give you, not just show you what's out there to buy, but what fits with what. So a few of my designs that I have as permanent, if anything in Pandora can be called permanent, is I wear these like this. I wear these like this, or lately just like that, since I have my new bracelet on, so it's gorgeous. So I'll be wearing it without the purple, but I have a bracelet that goes with all these. I wear these ones. I wear this. I wear that with all, either this or the pearl. These ones. And these ones. These ones. Oh, I didn't show you these. So this is one way I love to wear the second pair I have of this one, because this is what I was wearing it like before, and it's a really nice length like that. I love the twisted hoop, and I just wear it like that a lot. I wear this one, although I do love it better with the flower. And you got this one here. So I basically showed you every combo that I have, and obviously these ones can't be changed, but beautiful pair of diamond earrings that I have. I'm pretty sure I've shown you these before. They're called Diamond Delight. And these ones can't be changed. I paid $30 for these, so that was ridiculous. They're beautiful. They're part of the Flow range. And just a quick review, I've put all my studs in here so you can basically see what I have, and you can imagine what ones I wear to pair up. So I've still got to replace this earring because it's the one I damaged, but the fact that I've got to do the hooks, my dangle earrings, I'm really grateful that I've been able to rebuy them. But I hope you enjoyed seeing this, and if there's any you want me to show in a future video, just a one-off to see if something works, please let me know in the comments below, and I will endeavour to do that for you. Anyway, until next time, take care.